me ask you a question. We get famous, we get rich, right?
Absolutely. You ready?
Go ahead,
Walk him through, Ernie.
Go ahead.
All right, Ernie. And Ernie, you are the electrician?
Plumber.
Oh, plumber.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we'll put
Okay.
the new sink over there, dishwasher. Shut the
So-
refrigerator with an ice maker. You don't have ice makers, right?
Yes, sir. I think we're going to do. Yeah, and that's I have options with how wide it is there.
Okay.
Okay,
Open
so
it up to here, get your bigger shower back there. Which is no problem. Put your new valve in. We do not put a valve on the outside wall. Put valves on the inside walls only.
yeah.
If you have a problem with them on the outside, you can go tear it out the inside or tear it out the wall. So it's simpler to cut a piece of sheetrock than it is to cut
Great.
anything else.
Perfect.
Yeah. And,
And you want a garbage disposal in general?
Yes, sir.
Garbage disposal. To kitchen sink, sir, that window.
Yes, sir.
And
Come in here.
you got a restroom in here.
In the bath, you want a what you call it? A linen closet in here somewhere?
If it was possible. Okay, so this wall is going to be pushed back a little bit. We're going to take some room right here. So we're going to take about this much room right here.
And you look, that's about even where that door is too, right there. For that closet back there.
And okay, so then the closet, what I'm hoping, or what I'd like to do is have access to the closet here.
Yes.
Okay? And so when you walk in, we still have a great foyer. That's going to be squared off a bit. We're not going to notice it because it will go right up to the ceiling.
Exactly.
And then we'll have entrance to a closet here. In here, we're going to have, since this is pushed back about 18 inches to 2 feet, all of a sudden we're going to be able to put this here, or something like this here, nice vanity. And then this toilet is going to go back into this niche.
Okay.
Okay?
I got you inside there. It look good up in there.
It will look good in there.
You
You can have
from
your
the door.
privacy in here.
One of the worst things I hate in the world is walking in the bathroom and see a toilet.
Yeah. Now the only other thing I don't know that we could potentially do in here, I like different niches in the shower, all that kind of stuff. I'm just wondering, with the flexibility of this now, do we get storage here? With it's going to look more open, and it's going to look a lot nicer. I don't know how much bigger the shower is actually going to get. I think what's going to happen is we're really only going to gain about 4 inches here, and then we got to figure out what we're going to play with here. If these are going to be a closet, this is where the bathroom closet's going to be.
Now in that closet right there, we talk about maybe putting the water heater in, the low boil water heater in that closet. For the simple fact is, it's close to these bathrooms. We won't have to travel.
Okay, I was thinking about putting the water heater where the water heater is.
Underneath that, we could do that too. Either one you want to do.
I think because that's going to become a utility area, and that's going to be where a washer, dryer, and so you might as well have them all stacked together. Because one thing I've noticed in these old homes, there's no place to store anything.
They sure ain't.
Yeah.
No, back then they only had
Just
two,
back onto it and run the water
husband,
lines.
wife, and one kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's only about 2 feet. I mean, that's right underneath there.
Yes, I mean, yeah, exactly. So
It's underneath this floor right here.
Bathrooms are right here anyway. So yeah.
If you've been down to the basement, okay. So that piece of rotted wood, that joist that's there, that's right underneath the pan of the shower.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fine. What we'll do is I'll do inside walls, take them off, take them on down upstairs. That way they're on the inside of the wall. Do not have to be insulated or set completely from inside.
Okay. I also don't want to hear. Sometimes I hear if the pipes aren't put in correctly, there can be some clanging. Now with PEX, it might be different.
You will not have
But
that.
you won't hear
But I also don't want to have any issues. I'm counting on you guys pointing out the obvious to people that have been doing this in this area.
Right.
Well, what they do now is on the top of the water heaters, they call this thing called a thermal expansion tank. And it sits 18 inches off the top of your water heater. That's what they call an air chamber. It's an air chamber for all your house. It's a thermal expansion tank. So if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen to that water heater most of the time. Where it goes in and out all the time. It's got the hot going out, the cold coming to get some potential air in there. But a thermal expansion tank, that does not happen.
Okay.
That's what I
Well,
would
explain to them about the PEX.
Oh yeah, on the they said galvanized water lines in there.
Mm-hmm.
My recommendation is take them out, put backs in there while you're going this far with it, while you got it open. Because the
And that was, you were
Yeah, that's
predicting
right. Yeah,
that.
that's right.
So that's all in there anyway.
Because you're gonna have
Okay.
problems down the road, it's galvanized.
Okay. And so you'll take out underneath, you'll take out all the stuff that we're not going to
Yes,
use?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'm gonna demo every one of the gas lines that you're not using. I'm gonna demo the old water lines that's not doing any work, you know, nothing.
Yep.
And any other plumbing has to be demoed too.
Okay. Okay.
All right. To the basement?
Sure.
What I was thinking here, you got two options here. Both of your units can sit from here to over here. We can
Okay.
build a little platform. Or we can lower this down and put them on top of here. That's your option on the condensers.
If there was a way to get a condenser in this corner here, or to figure out, I mean, this overhang, are you saying get rid of this overhang altogether?
Now just we can lower it.
Or if
And
you
units will
lower
sit
it,
on
now what's the
top of
story
that.
if I'm 6'4"? If I have a friend that's 6'6", is he gonna have to go in here like
Yes,
this?
he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
So,
So is there a way, because this isn't so bad, is there a way to minimize the pitch on this, but to build a frame that levels the pitch for the unit?
so what? This is here like for a roof to get down here.
I'm assuming people were here and standing here. I don't know doing what. Maybe
Okay.
maybe that was a card room.
Because the
Maybe.
reason I say so is we can just lower this to this point here, and it would be flat. And you're gonna have deck boards on top of that, and that's where the unit gonna sit. So if the rain comes, the rain just gonna come right on down.
Is that gonna block my window though at all? If it doesn't block my window,
You know the good thing about that's the kitchen, right?
that's the kitchen, which you're gonna be cooking in. Not you, but somebody's gonna be cooking there. And so
Well, you'll see the units.
will I see the units like this, or will I see the units like this? If this is a unit, if this is the top of the unit, it's one thing if I'm staring at it like this. It's another thing if the top of the unit is at the bottom of the window. Because I don't care looking on top of the unit.
Okay. Okay.
I just don't want, I mean, why have a window there if the window?
You don't want the unit facing the window, just
You want
blocking
to
your
cook
view.
with my hand in front of your face?
No, sir.
No, right?
Makes sense.
Right?
I like that.
Are you filming?
I
Don't
know,
stop
that
filming.
got you going, well.
Right.
What do you take, man?
So how big is the unit? Oh, you think it's going to be that big?
That's the height of it.
That's
32
massive.
inches. But no, it's not gonna be this wide. No, 32 by, maybe 32 by,
Why wouldn't
About
it be that
30.
wide?
that's a package unit. That's an all-in-one.
Okay.
We're putting you an air handler
Inside.
and a condenser, yeah. The air handler gonna be down in the attic.
Oh, so
For
okay.
this particular unit here,
Up in the attic or down in the man cave? Or
Down in the man cave.
Okay.
the one
And-
operating down here is gonna be in the basement.
And we're gonna have enough room in there so I can get washer, dryer,
Yes, sir.
water, air unit,
Yes, sir.
and still have that area for storage or hangout room.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the upstairs, the air handler be upstairs for the top condenser. But I think you'll be okay. 6 feet. Okay, you got 6 feet here. Now this is where the deck gonna be right here, the top of it. 6 feet, 72 inches. Gonna square off just like this.
Small pitch.
And then your unit gonna sit on top of here, which is, well,
32?
32?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh yeah, you'll be great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They
you'll be
would
great.
be right in there.
The top of your condenser gonna be right at where your pitch is right there.
All right, so it won't be in front of the window.
No, sir, it'll be below.
That's right. All right, here's another potential. you can't stack them right here. Because this is plenty of room. This is 43, and this is 37, and you didn't, and so, and you said it was 27?
What we can do is,
If you stacked them here, this could be its own little area.
little coat thing.
Like you could just,
Yeah.
you know, make it so it looks like a nice wood, what do they call it? Like you understand what I'm saying?
Like a
Yeah. So it's just behind here. It looks kind of sexy and nice. We can still get down here. And then my trash cans should be right here. And I just stack my trash cans. I didn't even check to see if you get down here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay.
Just to have enough.
Looks like that's just enough room to get them in there.
All my trash cans will be here, stacked, so I can pull them out when I need them. And all of that area will be open, because now without trash cans here, and this is all gonna be secured, right?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
And while we're here, all these pipes are gone.
How come that's all warm?
All this be
I was
gone.
about to say.
Yeah,
Good.
all that's gone.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all the gas lines.
So this is gonna be gone. That area, this area right here, is gonna have the condensers, but it's gonna look sweet. Maybe we put one of those wood trellis things here so it all looks kind of like it's uniform,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yep.
I still have room to go down here. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And this area now becomes an area, I mean,
Little coat yard.
yeah, so we can, if I had 2 chairs here,
Man,
You can have your
Right?
You
put
can have
some paint, little brick around, a little brick paint.
thing.
Yes, sir.
So if I could get 4 people sitting here,
Yeah.
I'm the happiest guy in the world.
I know that's right. Well, you
Right?
you fit to be the happiest guy in the world.
4
Man.
guys here, 4 guys up front.
Well, if that's all it takes to make you happy, you're gonna be a happy
You ever said that? You about to be the happiest man in the world. You about to be happy in the
Hey, wait a
world.
minute. You heard him say it. If my frown doesn't get turned upside down, Leon.
It's not gonna be good.
All right, let's go in the basement.
My son is.
I'm just now learning these phones myself.
Yeah. So, Leon.
Okay, so take me through your vision.
You're gonna put your washer here, you dry here. And now you're gonna put your water heater here. You're gonna take all these out, put your air handler here, your condenser here. And then take a 6-foot loom door, put it across here, cover this off. Remove all these old gas lines. Get all these little sore eyes out of the way, also pipe, everything. And you said you're gonna take that down, so if I would be a consideration, just go ahead and take it all the way down to the floor, because it would open it up to here.
Now, let's leave that. Down here in the basement, that looks so much.
It looks like an A&T, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it gives it a heritage look.
Yeah,
old
leave
heritage
that,
look.
yeah. Down here.
Yeah, and then like I said, you're gonna put your door across here, and you're gonna have your man cave right there.
Okay.
I love it.
You would have, you're gonna have a switch. You have a light in the ceiling, in this area here. And then when you walk in this area, you're gonna put your, probably a 2-gang switch. One to cut this on, one to cut this on. Cause back here you want, I don't know, you want recess, since they're already open, or you just want a light here,
I mean, some small recessed might be great.
about 4 inches, little 4
Yeah.
inch recess.
Do you remember what I said about what we wanted with those windows?
Right, you wanna go ahead on and keep the frame, and you just wanna bring it back with the glass, trim it out, real neat. And we might just take this out and just build a new one and set it in there with glass. It's the same here. And these here, you wanna keep it, but if it's kind of water damage, we'll take them out and rebuild the same design that you got here and here.
Now, there are going to be windows behind there.
No.
I was hoping,
This just gonna, you'll have a hinge here, and this just gonna open up if you want.
now I would prefer that if we didn't, I was hoping that there was going to be a window there and then I could close this area off just only because I worry that people will break into here if they can. They'll just kick the panes out and they'll come down here.
We decided on having windows all the way around, but we're going to mount storm windows on the interior with brackets. They're going to mount on a stringer that can be swung down to protect the windows from any intruders. This is truly going to be one of the best man caves ever. Like, comment, and subscribe to see the end product.